fellas, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm here with Barry and his Sapphire Cosworth. Quite a special car, mate. It's a TurboSystems car.
Yeah.
640
brake.
With NOS.
With NOS, yeah.
So quite lively, I'm guessing. Two-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive.
Obviously no traction control or anything like that, just old school power.
Yep, old school as it comes.
So like I say, this was built by TurboSystems. This was a customer's car that they took the car to Tony at TurboSystems.
Yep, Tony Manic.
And he's tuned this car from a standard road car up to what it is now.
Yeah.
Do you know when it was done?
It would have been early 2000s it was done.
And it's called Snowstorm, this car, isn't it?
No, it's called Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm, sorry. Yeah. Mate, such a cool thing as well. I love the tiger stripes on it. It looks just so, like, period.
Tony started all this craze with tiger stripes.
Did he?
Yeah, he started it all with Desert Storm.
Looks so cool. So if we start the front, we'll have a walk back. And so you've got the Moret headlights.
Yep. With an induction.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Got one missing.
So you can get the air filter, get the cold air out the air filter. You've got Laguna splitter there on the bottom. There's that's quite a Sapphire thing, isn't it?
And it's a genuine one, it's not a copy either, yeah. It's a genuine Renault part.
So you've got some nice brakes on there as well, some nice Tarox brakes.
Yeah, Tarox, six pots.
Some motive wheels.
This was standard supply for the TurboSystems cars.
Were they really?
They were a Tarox dealer.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's quite loud as well. You drove the car around. I think did you see it's got one box in the exhaust?
Yeah, it's had all the middle sections removed just to get the power out a bit more.
Such a cool looking thing.
Yeah, it certainly stands out on the road.
They stand out anywhere, don't they? But when you put tiger stripes on,
it's fast when it's sat there.
Let's have a look inside. So obviously you've got all the gauges. What we've got? That boost and what's that one? Do you know? Is that what oil pressure?
Yeah, that's oil pressure. All that is a digital display when it's running.
All right.
Tells you everything about the engine.
But it's nice
NOS
and clean
system underneath.
As well, mind. Is that the NOS system there?
No, NOS system's there.
So what's this one for?
That's mainly for all that up there. What it is, it's just a display. You start it up. It'll go through, check everything.
All right.
And then it all comes up. You can actually scroll through it. That button down there, that round one, yeah, it scrolls through.
Can I turn it?
Yep.
And then this will change?
Yeah.
All right, so you've got your battery and your water temperature. Is that your throttle position? 4% or something? Yep. Boost, fuel, ignition. That's a nice system, that, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing to have, really. It's a nice touch. None of the other cars have anything like that. They're all analog still.
Mate, such a cool thing. It's nice to see something with like an interior as well, instead of being stripped out, roll cage, bucket seats.
Yeah.
It's still nice and comfortable. Can we pop the bonnet? Have a look at the bonnet.
Yeah.
I'll knock it off.
Yeah, do what you need to do with it.
So, I'm obsessed with cars and old motorbikes, old BMWs. I love an old BMW. So recently I've been using an app called Readly, and it's got over 8,000 magazines and newspapers on there. So I've been looking at all the latest Ford stuff, the old BMWs, like I see I'm getting into the old BMWs. You can zoom in on the pictures and get a good look at the cars or whatever you're looking at. I've also been using it because I've bought a house. I don't know, I'm terrible at decorating. So I've been looking at all the home magazines to get ideas for what colours to paint my walls, furniture, stuff like that. Another benefit of Readly is you can set up multi-profile accounts. So whenever I go on the shop, for instance, my daughter always asks for a magazine. And some of these magazines are like 6, 7, 8 quid. So now with a multi-profile account, she's got her own section where she can flick through all her girly magazines and catch up on the latest girly gossip. You can also download the magazines and newspapers so you can read them on the plane if you haven't got the internet, for instance. You can also bookmark pages to come back on if you've not finished the paper or the magazine. You can also bookmark, like I've been bookmarking cars and bedrooms I like the look of, just to get ideas from your house. So click the link in the description of this video or the top pinned comment and get 2 months of Readly for free, and you can cancel at any time. So like I say, fellas, check out the link in the description of this video or the top pinned comment. But let's get back to the car.
And I was sad I got Tony to sign it as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where's he? Oh, under the bonnet there. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that.
He said to me when I first bought the car, we had a bit of an issue with it, had a bit of a knock on it. And he says, I never come out to cars, ever. He says, they either come here or don't work on them. And he came out for this one.
Did he?
Yeah. One of the bolts on one of the cam lobes had gone. So every time he'd rev it, it'd flap.
Oh, so you just pulled out the aluminium head?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
So
what
he
did he
re-tapped it and all and everything, done it, sorted it out.
Getting a better service than
Spent
that,
a full day on it doing it, did all the timing and everything on it.
So what we got under the bonnet? What turbo did you say we're on?
It's a Garrett GTX 30.
And it's 640 with NOS. What is it without NOS?
About 540.
So it's still a good old chunk, isn't it?
It's all Group A.
Is that a charge cooler you're on there?
Yeah.
So you still got an intercooler still?
Yeah, got a 500 cooler on it.
And a charge cooler?
Yeah. So it's got a 4x4 ported and polished head.
Uh-huh.
It's got all Group A leads and coil.
Uh-huh.
Polished and ported Escort Cosworth inlet with a billet fuel rail. Down to WRC long stud kit.
On the engine block?
Yeah, WRC multi-layer head gasket. And then down to the WRC Cosworth block. Obviously forged pistons with cutouts in them.
And this is a two-wheel drive car, but it's got a four-wheel drive engine block, hasn't it?
It's a WRC block.
Is it a 200 block?
Yeah, it's classed as a, but it's a WRC block. Not, I don't know if it's a standard. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not sure if the walls are thicker on a WRC. Right. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's classed as a WRC block.
So did Tony do, when I went to TurboSystems, did Tony put all the aluminium stuff on? And
he fitted it all, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but the fellow what had it built, yeah, he obviously bought it and Tony fitted it, but Tony built the engine up from scratch, really, and just specced it out so everything works with each other so it doesn't break. It's 100% reliable. It really is reliable.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing.
You can thrash it all day and you just know it's not going to break. The way he's built it.
You've got quite a few cars. Any plan to take it on track or anything?
No.
No? Just pop about in it?
I could take it on track. I don't mollycoddle it, but I don't get the urge to go on the track. I've done that much on track recently and over the years. It'd probably go well on a track.
I bet it would, aye. Can we go out in it and go for a drive?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like somewhere you can do like a couple of small pulls, like, didn't I take it 150 mile an hour and that?
Don't you want the full experience? No.
No. You need to do 150 odd mile an hour in the car. So what gearbox is it on?
World Class 1.
Is it still a T5 gearbox?
Yeah, Tony classes it as a World Class gearbox.
Right. Still all the back seats and everything in?
Yeah, it's clean, isn't it, really, for what it is. It's been loved all its life.
Do you see the mileage on the car's about 80,000, the original miles?
84, yeah, it's
84.
all original. I think the engine, since being built, has only done 16,000 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
You've seen the lad who had it built for him, like who had the car built. It's quite private, so he didn't really use it much, like for shows or events, did he?
No, he didn't.
He just kept it himself?
Yeah, he just kept it in a big car collection until he unfortunately passed away.
Like, you've got quite a few cars. What do you think of this to drive and get out and about in? Do you use it much?
What, this?
Like compared to the other cars, you've got quite a collection, haven't you?
Yeah, I do use it a bit, but you just got to wait for nice days and stuff. But when you've got other stuff to use as well, you can't just use one car, you just get bored of it all the time. So it's nice to jump in it every now and then. And you appreciate it more for what it is, rather than using it every day. Because even Tony said, he said, you can't use it every day, you'd end up hating it. So, but I understand where he's coming from.
So you just use it to scare yourself and put
bit
it away
of a tour, yeah, use it for half a day. Or go to a show, come back, and then just enjoy it for what it is. You know, it's safer than a motorbike. In some cases, just as quick.
So what management's it on?
It's on L8.
Elliot.
I was thinking of upgrading it, but Tony said, just leave it as it is. Everything's set
works.
Up. Everything on this car has been built to work with the next component, so it's all 100% reliable. You could drive it all day, every day, and it doesn't break down.
Have you done many miles in the car since you got it?
I must have done about 5,000.
Have you? Did you see about a 2 year?
Yeah.
Cabbage
I tell you what,
cabbage in a bush.
It's not hairy to drive. It's just not.
Is it not?
No, it behaves itself. It's not hairy at all.
Is it on a standard rear beam or is it on an upgraded 6-degree thing?
It's upgraded.
Is it?
With the LSD.
Certainly pulls well, mind.
That's only half acceleration.
Was it?
Yeah. I'd never give it full. It'd just
spin.
Back end would overtake you.
That's what I was worried about there, going around that corner.
With it being on 18s, it's a bit more manageable. But I dread to think what it'd be like with 17s on it.
That's standard wheels.
Yeah, standard wheels. I don't think you'd put the power down.
The shopping trolley wheels.
15 inches.
15-inch standard.
Bloody hell. It just won't go anywhere. It'd just wheel spin.
What tyres are you on at the minute? Do you know?
Michelin's. I forget what they are.
Tyres. Oh, I've seen this stretch.
Jack trying to race me.
There's a video of you coming off that roundabout on there.
Yeah, have you seen them?
Aye.
Yeah, that's where they get me. I'm usually going. I don't do it intentionally to go past them. I do it. It's on the way home.
Aye. Has this got anti-lag or anything on?
No.
No anti-lag, no launch control.
No. I did mention it, but Tony said, "Why do you need it?"
Aye.
You don't. It's more fun getting the boost and.
Aye. It's just a bit of an ASBO thing, isn't it? It's the anti-lag. I would want it on me, just to bang.
I don't like the popping and banging. If I wanted that, I'd just go out in the Focus. No other car makes you laugh like that, does it?
Nah, mate, the mint. There's something about Cosworth to me, like.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them.
It's just the grim factor.
Does it make a different sound when you put the NOS on as a sound this year?
Never ran it.
Have you not?
Not brave enough. Not for me, scared of it. I'm more bothered about damaging the engine. But I could imagine how aggressive it would be. Big flame come out. Another one.
Ah, man, that pulls. That second gear just.
This is third.
I was just about to say, slow down. I'm guessing this is a fair weather car, like you'll not bring it out in wet, salty roads.
I've drove it in the rain and everything.
Have you?
No, I drive it in any weather.
Not bothered?
No, I'm not bothered. It's a clean car.
Aye.
It's got one little blob of rust behind me on top of the door where it's gone from the seal, which I keep meaning to knock off, but the arches are mint on it. And no, I do use it, but if I've used it in rain and everything else, I do clean it off properly before I put it away. But yeah, it's mainly fine weather, but I do use it in rain.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what's made for at the end of the day.
And believe it or not, it's not a handful in rain either.
No?
No, it's fine. Even boosting it, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby, thanks so much for taking us out in the car, mate.
No worries.
It's been a pleasure. Do you want to leave any links to anything? You got Instagram or anything you want to let people see? Or?
Just have a Cheshire Car storage link, that's all we've got.
I'll leave a link to Barry's stuff below. But yet again, fellas, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.
Goodbye.
Spot on, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you.